Welcome everybody and welcome to All in All United. Nico, we eating good tonight, boy. We
Yeah, yeah,
eating
yeah.
real good tonight.
The
What's our
Reds go
performance,
marching on,
boy?
boy. The Reds
How
goes
you
marching
mean?
on. Yeah,
How
yeah,
you
yeah.
mean? How you mean? Let me just take time to applaud them by and applaud them by and them. Nah, them fellas did well. Them fellas did well today.
Hmm.
Well. I mean,
Um, the,
it was a
mm,
pleasing performance. I can't remember when last we dominate somebody so by. I
yeah.
really can't remember when last we dominate a team. So
Mm.
from I mean, bar the little 3 minutes in the
Red
start
card.
when
Okay.
it was little cost Bruges try.
Hmm.
It was total domination from Man United after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the red card would have also the one we were dominating them before that. We had a lot of chances. The keeper Mignolet made some top notch saves before even the red card. But I think after the red card, it was like an avalanche against Bruges. We really dominated. It's a long time I haven't even seen us dominate a team. Even with their a man down, it had times where players were a man down and they actually played they were a man up and we was looking like we were a man down. But today was the total opposite. We dominated them and we took the chances. And I think even the scorecard doesn't reflect the domination or the total domination of today's performance.
Yeah. But I mean, when you consider how games go today, very rare you'll find teams getting 9 and 10 and 11 that could reflect the kind of possession a team had or how a team dominate now. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think the results was fair, because I found that in the first part of second half, we kind of take the foot off the pedal, but we were able to carve out some more opportunities and get some goals. Fred with a brace today. I don't ever think
Yeah.
I would be alive to see Fred score
Yeah.
next goal.
A brace and an assist.
A brace and an assist. It was also
Yeah,
good, Nico,
that was
to see Scott McTominay coming and getting on the score sheet.
yeah, that was an excellent finish also.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
maybe that may have motivated Fred, knowing that McTominay can come back and the similar chance that he was squandering or passing up, McTominay took it with his first chance, and Fred obliged in the second half and got two of his own, and
Yeah.
deservingly, yeah.
So let me talk about what are the changing points in the game. I mean, even though I don't think the red card really was
Would affect
what
the outcome.
would have
Mm-hmm.
affected the outcome. But I do think it was the first goal. Um,
Right.
why VAR had to even get involved in that though? I know it's protocol, but they take
right.
long by that take real long
Yeah,
by.
yeah, I find that was a bit too obvious to take so long. The only thing that we could have been looking at is if the shot was going on target. Even if it was going off target, then it would have possibly they might have downgraded to a yellow. But the mere fact that it was on target, it only had one consequence, penalty kick, red card, and VAR, it didn't have to reach the length of time it took to come to that decision. It didn't have to do that. But however, was the right decision at the end. And Bruno clinically again, for some reason, no nerves, you know what I mean? Full composure and at the back of the net.
Yeah, man, and that. I mean, his style of penalties. We hoping he don't have to change it too soon because keepers have a way of figuring it out, just like with
Mm-hmm,
Pogba and his stutter step. But as you said, Bruno dispatched it. And with that type of penalty kick, Nico, it's easy to change your mind. If you look at
No,
how
it's
he
true.
just positioned his body, he could choose either side or wherever he wants to go at the last minute. You understand? So it allows for the keeper to make a decision first, and then he'll make his decision.
Right.
So that's what has made that
Yeah.
kind of penalty difficult to goal for the goalkeeper now. You know?
Yeah, the only thing with that type of penalty is when the keeper save, you look foolish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
because
yeah,
you just
yeah,
behave like a pickup now. It's like
yeah,
a pickup
yeah.
and yeah, but however, I think that was about his 13th or 14th straight penalty kick that he has scored. And well, I mean, the man is imperious right now.
Yeah. So back to the game, Nico. There were waves of attack. There were waves of attack, and we knew, contrary to trying to break down the low block that we've seen in
Right.
prior games this season, You know, it's like a knowing that the goal was going to come. You know, it was just a matter of time. And at that point, if I honest with you, I started to feel sorry for Bruges. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, because like,
How soon in the game? Before the
yeah,
first goal?
no, before
Before the
that,
first goal?
before, watch me.
Hey.
I started to feel because it's like you know this game was gonna be a romp. You know, because you
Yeah.
saw the confidence in the Man United players going into the game. You understand? Even with the first kick of the ball, when you saw the
Right.
movement of Bruno and you saw Igalo taking the ball with confidence, using his body,
Yeah.
shooting the ball, laying it off. For me, it was just a matter of time. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
I
matter of time. So
mean,
definitely a
I
matter
mean,
of time.
I really felt sorry for Club Brugge, and it was a matter of damage control after that first goal and that red card.
Yeah, me feeling sorry for nobody in a partner because we have been struggling for confidence within the team and struggling for goals at time in the team. Boy, anytime it come, I taking it. Similar to
Yeah,
Chanme. We hit Chanme for 6, and I feel sorry for Chanme at all. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Boy, when we get team to Sam, it's a Sam them because here I tell you, Man City and them fellas, when they get team to kill off, they tell them 9 and 10. You understand? So, me feel sorry for nobody.
watch me. If I could have distribute them goals
Yeah.
from Tranmere and today,
Uh,
that would have helped we win some of the game that we
uh,
win. I'd have take
you
it, you know. But
understand?
anyway, it don't work so. It don't work
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Um, Nico Mata seems to look so much more comfortable on a
Mm-hmm.
technical level when Bruno there. And I mean, it's something I've been saying since Bruno's debut against Wolves. You know, it's like one matter rolling back the years now, boy, because Bruno is on that technical level with him, you know, where they're able to connect and just, you know, enjoy the football and still make it look pretty and effective.
Yeah, boy, for some reason that telepathic connection that and the touches there, so that the touches are still coming firm and strong, and you're still getting the nice layoff and you know the reading of the play. You're seeing that sometimes you're seeing a 1, 2, 3 passes, you know, right in a split second, bam bam, and everybody in the same wavelength, especially with those two. I think we know that Mata is struggling with pace, with the pace of the game. However, with this technical level, I know if Callum listening also, Callum is a person that does always say, hey, play matter. But I don't think we could have definitely gotten the best out of matter with the team that we had. Because it didn't have that technical level of play like what Bruno bringing now. So I think Mata you would definitely see more Mata in the team because of that link up with Bruno. And you'll definitely see more from that connection going forward,
Yeah,
especially with the amount of games we have
yeah.
and coming up in terms of FA Cup and simple as the Europa League and even in the Premier League. I think you will definitely see the best of those two in combination going forward.
Yeah, definitely. Because I really don't think a game today, while everybody else, you know, I don't think it have anybody on the field, bar Daniel James, who really had a bad game today. You know, and I mean, you would expect with an opponent like this, you know, that the likes of Daniel James would have tried to take advantage of the opportunity to build confidence, you know, in taking on your man, in trying to get shots on goal, you know. But I don't know. I just continue to wonder outside of the pace, you know, and the fight, what you're getting from Daniel James now. I don't know if only pulling him off at halftime was because of you know him not having a good game, or with Everton in mind. But then again, Bruno played until the hour mark. So it had me thinking, but I mean, in a game where none of our players really had a bad game, everybody was, you know, everybody stood up and represented. I find Daniel James today didn't grab the opportunity to at least, you know, bring back some confidence in him from the fans now. I don't think he did
Um,
that.
well, fair to him, he had a good game on the weekend. Um, but for
He had an
some for
okay
some
game at the
reason,
weekend. He had an
well,
okay game.
yes, so yeah, okay game, right? An okay game on the weekend. Well, I mean, in terms of his past performances, the weekend was good, right? In comparison. However, for some reason, he struggles against more athletic type players, right?
Like people
Bruges
who
have
he
a lot
can't
of
those pass against.
right. You understand? So he struggled against that type of player, And I saw it again today where he tried to use his speed. However, the athleticism of Club Brugge is also up there. So I think as long as he have that kind of competition, he would struggle. With players who do have that kind of pace and frighten of his pace, he would have a field day. However, against athletic players, I think he would struggle until he also develop his technical game. I think he's a young player. I think he could do it. He might not have much of a beat, but that's being able to really, really play better, his movement a little better. When to run, when not to run. I think with that development, I think even with his pace and against athletic player, he could definitely make a difference in the future. Or
I,
going
I, I,
forward.
I don't know. I don't think in terms of knowing when to run. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think
Yeah.
it's the development for Daniel James has to be more on the technical level because I think
Right.
in terms of his movement off the ball, I mean, I don't see him being a bad player like that. I think it's when technical decisions are required, is when is where his Achilles heel is where you realize there's a sore thumb sticking out. And that is, for me, that is the area of his game where he has to work on now. Could somebody work on because sometimes you find the technical qualities of players are something that is rarely developed and that comes more natural. You will have technical players and then you'll have the other type of players. And that technical ability is something, yes, I'm not saying it can be developed, but sometimes those are things that come more natural to players now, and that's not.
All right.
I don't
So
see it in his game.
all right. So let me say, right. So we always question Rashford in terms of his technical ability. However, especially for this season, have we seen Rashford's technical ability improve? Is that a question to you? Have we seen
Okay,
his technical ability improve?
okay. Rashford always had technique.
Nah, well,
Rashford always
nah,
is use
we
is
know
use
we
is
know
use
Rashford is a put down head
use.
and run. We
Yeah,
know
but
Rashford is a
Rashford,
put down head chuck and
Rashford,
run.
no, Nico, Rashford, in my opinion, Rashford has
Eh,
some form of technical ability, but it's use. He doesn't know when to use it and
right.
how to use it. So for me, Rashford has the
Update
technical
Arsenal.
ability.
That's how
It's just a matter of dealing with.
That's the
Yeah, go
Arsenal
ahead.
out of the Europa League. Sorry, that is breaking. Well, I don't know for any.
Junior Cumberbatch, what going on there, boy? Oh
Arsenal
Lord,
out of the Europa League.
to
All
Olympiacos.
right, right. So we can continue now.
Well, we should be laughing, we wanted England to
Lord,
dominate, but anyway, we didn't care.
but
No,
yeah,
but the point I was making with
right.
Rashford. For me, Rashford has the technical ability. It's just he doesn't use it properly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In situations where he's supposed to probably use his technical ability, he will choose to run or push and run.
Right.
You understand? So what I've seen more is I've seen better use or better decision making in Marcus
Right.
Rashford. If you put plenty of situations this season where we saw Rashford use his technical ability to get past players, if you put Daniel James in those situations, it only has one outcome because he does not have the technical ability to at
I
least to
think I
tap
can.
into.
I think it's something that could be working. I think it's something that maybe he has just you know what I mean. 'Cause he kind of one chucked in his mind now is a chuck and run now. So I think just he just had to bring in that technical part of his game. That knowing that it's not only about chucking and running, but to use the technical aspect of the game. And I think it have a lot of technical players around him that he could develop.
You see, for
He had a
me,
chance today. That's how he had a chance today that clearly showed that where he's more or less lacking that technical quality, the chance where the true ball from McTominay. I think if he just use a bit of his technical ability there, that would have been a walk-in goal. But as I say, I think it's something that could be improved.
okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Igalo boy, Igalo came
Right.
in. Igalo, to me, his performance today was. I don't think it was anything special, but it
Right.
was a very pleasing performance in terms of the role that we want to see from number 9 in terms of
Right.
using your body, trying to lay it off the players, trying to link up with the players around you, being gritty, always been
Being
in place,
patient
or
also, eh?
yeah, being
Yeah,
patient.
yeah,
That's
being
correct. That's
patient,
very,
yeah.
very correct. That patience.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
only talk
yeah,
about our patience, eh?
yeah.
And popping up at the right time,
Mm-hmm.
to be at the end of a ball that's coming across the face of the goal. And that's how he
Right.
got his goal today. A proper number 9 goal. And and if you were to look back at the game and you saw Ollie's celebration,
Right.
on that particular goal, you could have seen a certain level of pleasure. He was pleased, because this is what he wants from his number 9. This is what he keep asking Martial for,
Yeah.
and Igalo was able to demonstrate the effectiveness of, as you say, patience, movement,
Yeah.
and being ready to put your
Yeah.
body in the line to break your nose to score a goal.
Yeah. I think also that would have justified his decision to go for Igalo, eh? Because a lot of pressure would have been placed on the club, not only on Oli, but on the club of, what I mean, you're going to China to more or less go for a washed up former Premier League player who couldn't even function in Italy, went to China maybe for the money, right? And then you're bringing him back to England to do what now? So I think a lot of scrutiny was on that transfer. So I think that way Oli maybe got most of the pleasure from, because he was talking about the type of centre forward he wanted, right? And they went out and they got it for him, and they got it in Igalo, and then for Igalo to put on a performance as he did today, I think that is what have brought the what I mean, that jubilation to Oli. And I think from what we have been seeing of Igalo's performance, the short and today's the long performance, I think was a decision that was properly well made.
Yeah, definitely. And you see, he gives us something different from what all the other
Right.
strikers have at the
Mm.
club. So, which is a plus.
Right.
So it gives us the tactical flexibility now to change up things in games. You know. So for me, I hope we're not talking too early, but
Right.
this was a masterstroke in terms of signing. And if
Yeah.
I believe
So far, yes.
so far, and I believe if Igalo could keep it up and continue to be that kind of forward for us that we've been crying out for all season, the fox in the box, who has the strength. I've still yet to see him tested in the air, to see how strong he is in
Right.
the air, but on the
Right.
ground, you're seeing he offers a lot more than Lukaku was offering on the ground.
Yeah.
When the ball
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
sticking and he laying off the ball, proper weight for the players around him to either get a shot or to, make 1-2s. However, I mean, I don't want to go overboard because the opponent was not one of the most
The
strongest opponents that you would have faced to make a proper judgment. But it was enough for us to see that he has it, you know?
Yeah. You saw a lot of basic centre forward qualities that he possessed. So that could be against any team. It could be against any team, but that's that basic quality. That you have a proper centre forward now, a forward that would give you that threat. Even before the red card, he had 1 or 2 shots that he could have scored with. So which show you that he is that threat. And to me, he had an excellent performance today. I just hope that he keep that hunger. As we were saying before, if it could possibly be a permanent signing, we know that for some reason, or you would be selling him that dream to continue to get his performance up to where we need it to be, right? But so far, no complaints.
Yeah. And one of the things that stood out for me, also was his awareness and how he
Right,
really know how to use his body now. You understand? In terms of shielding off the defender, knowing which direction to turn in, knowing, how to lean to get to go into the
right,
direction that he wants to go into. Is
right,
certain things that we not seen from we not been seeing from the other strikers that we have, as well as things that we have not been seeing seasons past. In the kind of number 9 that you would want to be that kind of fox in the box. So even a tactical change kind of number 9. I mean,
yeah,
I don't see, as we were talking before recording, I don't see him, coming and taking Martial's place, especially with the kind of
right.
form Martial in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do I see them working good together? Definitely.
Right.
But I mean, I think it's a good signing and it's a very, very good option to have off the bench.
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
You mentioned signing him on the permanent, but you feel what he had to do, because I mean we talk about Oli already having in mind who he wants to sign on the permanent for the striker role. But what do you think Igalo had to do to change Oli mind?
I don't think there's anything he could do. Honestly, I don't think so. But what could change minds is if the perfect striker or the striker that Oli really wants to get in the transfer window. If he doesn't get it, then Igalo will definitely be the fallback guy. Because he's already there, he's already into the system. He know the style of football Oli wants to play. However, Oli would want his perfect signing, his perfect centre forward signing, who I sure he would have his eye on already. However, if that doesn't work out, then I think Igalo will get a chance. Otherwise, if Oli gets that perfect sign that he really wants, I think we will tell Igalo thank you with that golden handshake and move on.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, even back in the days with Fergie Nico, sometimes we had 4 or 5 strikers on the books, and I don't think Igalo, will have no big salary, to say, well, hey, we can't keep him because of his wages, So
But
I mean,
they're saying he getting more money to go back to China too.
yeah, but
If you understand
you
what I'm saying,
can
so
you
they keep him
consider.
in Manchester.
Yeah, but you consider the man dream, They demand dream. The man take a pay cut to come on loan, So if you offer him a permanent move, you understand that's a cut price, because we know for sure how much he was making in China. There's no way, man, you're going to pay you that. So that's a decision he had to make. But what I'm saying is, apart from his decision, whether the club, what will he do, or what does he have to do for the club to offer him a permanent stay? I have seen in the past where the club had more than 1 striker, more than 2, more than 3 strikers. You understand? So yes, Oli might have his number 1 pick of who his ideal.
Right.
But that does not mean that Bruno can't do more. Not Bruno, sorry. Igalo can't do something or enough to say, well, hey, here what's going on. It's not a bad idea keeping this guy, This guy love Man United, And if we could agree with a fair fee and a fair wage, why the hell not?
Yeah. No reason why not.
Yeah. So Lingard, boy.
Oh gosh.
We saw where, even though, and I had a question, when I watched the team and I saw that Marcel wasn't in because Marcel picked up a little injury in training yesterday. I saw the team sheet and I saw Lingard there, and I didn't see Pereira. So I asked myself, I still wonder if Marcel was fit, if we would have seen Lingard in the team today.
Most likely not.
You understand what I'm saying? But for me, considering the running at the end of the season, we need players. We need players not only fit, but we need players confident, and we need to use the squad. You was talking about, after halftime, you would have pull off Bruno.
Yeah,
with the fear of if he get injured. So is that to go through every game for the rest of the season, fearing that if Bruno Fernandes injured, be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, my thing is, we need fit players, but not only fit players, we need players confident. I would like, at least for the rest of the season, for Lingard and Pereira to hit back some former patch or some purple patch. You understand where, some kind of purple patch or some kind of patch or something. Where, in the event of anything, we could afford to bring on them fellas and them fellas not going to cause the level to drop too far off. Because I thought Lingard came on today and for the earlier part of his game, he didn't look right. He looked short of confidence, but the assist, after the assist, we saw Lingard was looking a little bit better. He was playing with a little more freedom. He was playing with a little more, confidence. And this is what I want to see. I am not Lingard's biggest fan. I'm not Pereira's biggest fan. I hope to see the back of them at the end of the season. But for now, depending on Bruno and Martial and hopefully Pogba and McTominay, that is not that a recipe for problems.
Yeah, I agreed. I think it will only do good for them also, in terms of really actually if they want to leave, or if they will be shown the door if you want to play it that way. that they put themselves in the shop window also, so that they would end up not in the championship, but playing at a decent,
Yeah, yeah,
because even the manager of Club Brugge said that Pereira
yeah,
couldn't make his
boy.
squad.
No,
You
he
know what I
said
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah. So you got to fight to make it.
right? So, you know what I mean? So at least for them, putting a performance in the season. So even if you have to leave, that you'll still be playing football at a decent level. If you have to leave. So to them, what I mean, come out, give all your best. I think as Manchester United fans, will be grateful for it. However, our thoughts.
Yeah, but
They just not good enough.
we want your best to at
Yeah,
least be something good that it ain't go fall flat if we don't have Bruno, we don't have
yeah, yeah,
some of we better players now, or we or preferred players, you
yeah,
know. So Nico, that was basically it for today. I don't know if you
yeah.
have any closing remarks.
Yeah, I think now. I think now I know the fans at a lot of times. We didn't know the identity and the brand of football that Oli wanted to play. Sometimes we don't know if it was a counter-attacking brand only. Sometimes we unsure. So I think now we kind of seeing the type of football that Oli has to or wants to play. I think the image of the team is now kind of forming into the image that Oli wants to see from day one. We seeing the intensity, we seeing the chances being created, we seeing that we solid at the back. I think there's about 3 or 4 games now where we have been having clean sheets, right? So I think now we starting to see the identity. I think even today, Bayi was good. Bayi was solid today again. We didn't see anything rash from Bayi today, which again was a positive sign. So now is really just that's fitting all the final pieces of this jigsaw, which we see coming together. And we can really make a push for till the end of the season. Hopefully, maybe win the FA Cup, the final of the Europa League. You never know what could happen then. Top four in the Premier League. With the form that we have now, I think we could possibly do all of the above.
Yeah, yeah. I see Davian on the inside. Thanks for your comment,
Yeah, yeah,
Davian.
yeah.
And a better
Well,
banter, a better banter.
well, we
But
Real Billet, we know Real Billet at Arsenal, boy.
but
Woo.
here is my
Listen.
thing, right? Here's my
Mm,
thing. I tend to watch it a kind of way like this. When a team have Europe to worry about, you know,
right,
not everybody able to balance, all the games. So, you'll drop points in the league, and it'll kind of divide your attention. So
mm,
this elimination for Arsenal, may not necessarily be a good thing in terms of the league run. Now we know Arsenal will be Arsenal, but if you understand what I'm trying to
right.
say, um,
They can
they
focus now
they
on
are now
the league.
focused on league, which could make
Right.
them more of a threat,
Uh-huh.
for a respectable finish in the league. So that's just my view on it. Whether it matter to us or not,
Right.
who knows? But I
Right.
just I just try to bring a different
Yeah,
perspective
yeah,
on
yeah.
how these kind of things, just work out now.
But
You know?
for most of the time, it doesn't work out. So it doesn't work out good. So it doesn't work. For some reason, teams that no, I historically when you really look at the teams that balance it, Europe and balance it, the Premier League does normally do good. Does normally do good. Right? Like if you look at Liverpool last season, right? A lot of the English teams that's been in Europe and just been in the league and that's been doing good. Unless it's a real small team now. Like like when Burnley went to Europe, we saw they struggle. Wolves at one point, but Wolves kept some length also. Because they are smaller teams, smaller budget, the quality of players might be the best outside of the core players. But otherwise, the bigger teams normally able to manage, and as long as you're able to manage there, most likely you'll struggle in the league. But that's my hope also. That they continue to struggle and don't really be that check to us for that top four finish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, guys. I think that's basically it today. We're
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
on to the
Excellent
next round.
performance.
Yes, after a five-star performance, a five-goal performance, we're moving on to the next round in the Europa League. I think the draw for the Europa League will be
Yeah.
tomorrow midday. So I'm hoping,
Okay.
well, midday in England, so which might be tomorrow morning in our time.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping for a favorable draw. I really don't want Wolves, because
Yeah, we just fed
we
up play
could,
them too.
yeah, we could draw
We fed up
anybody
play
in
them.
this. We could draw
How much
this
time
round.
we
We
gonna
could draw
play
anybody.
Wolves? Oh gosh.
Yeah, boy, them
Yeah.
sickening, boy. Them
Oh
sickening, them real
gosh.
sickening.
Mm.
I reserve Inter Milan for the Europa League final.
Right.
So yeah, if you could get somebody like Copenhagen, who ride thing don't have
Rangers.
the Rangers, no
Yeah.
long travel, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so guys, we're back here on Sunday. I think Sunday we playing
Sunday,
Everton.
yeah. Thursday,
Um,
Sunday, no really routine. Thursday,
yeah,
Sunday.
boy. We understood that today Martial picked up a little injury in training yesterday. So let's hope that he fit and available for Everton on Sunday, considering his form. But if he's not there, it'll be good to see what Igalo could do, giving a full 90 against a Premiership opponent, because the football different there. And
Yeah.
Everton are looking half bad at all under Ancelotti. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully she'll be back, as you say, Ollie didn't really sound too negative or too doubtful, So let's hope he could be back and fit to start against Everton, and continue his good form. Apart from that, the confidence of the guys gonna be real high after today. Everybody got a chance to score. Is who didn't score, is who didn't want to score. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in, whether you were on the live like guys like Davion, and if you're watching it after, feel free to drop a like, comment, and share. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night.